Hello and welcome to another update video about FET AI. Has it shown a little bit of volatility here short term? That doesn't change anything with regards to the wave count. This is though forming quite a complex corrective pattern here. By the way, let me take that triangle shape out. Looks like a very complex corrective pattern there. The situation hasn't at the moment changed. So the idea is still that a wave 2 likely bottomed in August. This was a wave 1, which topped in September. We had a wave 2 pullback into the late October lows, and then a very aggressive third wave. Where there is a bit of uncertainty as to whether this is an impulse or a diagonal. When in doubt, I'm always leaning towards a diagonal, give a pullback a little bit more space, use trend lines to determine where things are going. And just be a little bit more skeptical, especially when it comes to altcoins. But we have a 3-wave move up, that's crystal clear. We have reached extensions that a third wave needs to reach to be reliable. Yeah, even in a diagonal, we've reached and even basically moved beyond those Fibonacci extensions. I think FET reached the 200% extension level. At 55.7 cents, pretty much exactly. And you see it's currently hitting the ceiling here at that level, 55.7. That seems to be a key level for that third wave. So at the moment, my assumption would be that this third wave is over and that we have entered a fourth wave. That would be a wave 4 pullback. Just be aware that a wave 4 can also form a triangle. So it doesn't mean I'm purely outlining support there. And as I explained in previous videos, as long as it's holding like, 29.9 cents, the focus can remain on higher. That's quite far away, but that's just what it is in a diagonal. I mean, ideally, I don't even want it to get below 34 cents. That's the 50% retracement. That's also far away. And that's just what it is on this chart. That just shows you currently the risk is quite high because we're quite far away from support. If you want to get an entry point, I mean, you can use that support area to calculate your position size, but it would mean that the position needs to be small. Yeah, I mean, you can always go long against the last swing low. I just don't have a very clear wave count here from an Elliott wave point of view. Yeah, so you can always trade that as a, let's say, as a momentum trader, not a pullback trader. I mean, don't misunderstand me. I always show you the pullback zones because that is basically setups where we have pullbacks are the lowest risk trades. But that doesn't always mean you have to wait for a pullback to make a trade. I mean, there are essentially hundreds of ways how you can trade this, yeah, and how you can trade with Elliott wave. But I mean, Elliott wave works really well with pullback trading. It works with other methods as well, but you need to have your own trading system then. Elliott wave itself is not a trading system. Please be aware of that. Elliott wave is a method to understand and structure market movements, gives you support, gives you resistance. You can trade these levels, but how you trade them is up to you and depends so much on your own trading system. So again, you could be a momentum trader using momentum like RSI and MACD. You can use moving average crosses, but that's the trading side. This is obviously the analysis side. And I can tell you that my wave count here is going to remain my wave count as long as we're holding 33.9 cents. Possibly even down to 29.9, but below that level, I cannot justify that this is a wave 4. It would be too deep to be reliable. And then the wave 5 should start afterwards. So the wave 2 lasted, I mean, see, it took the wave 2, it started in September, early September, and finished end of October, like 6 weeks, 7 weeks of correction. Here the wave 4 potentially only started like 4 weeks ago, not even, yeah. So there is more time possibly needed to complete that correction. It is hard to say what exactly the pattern is that's forming here. I would say possibly an A wave down, an overshooting B wave, and now the C wave down, but then that could be a diagonal pattern. It is also possible due to that spike that we're dealing with a WXY structure. That might make most sense, but again, it doesn't really give you those like predictive qualities in a correction. I mean, if you change the micro count, support is the most important fact to know, aspect. So this could be this, right? W, or even here we have a flat in wave B. very complex correction. WXY and then ABC, but then, you know, the thing is, okay, how low do we really go? Do we need to come down all the way? Possibly not. I also have 45 cents as support, but that's really shallow than 408.4 actually, but I'm going to add it in case there is going to be a reaction. Yeah. So bear in mind, these corrections can always turn more complex, and at the moment I have no evidence that a low has formed here. It could be, yeah, it could be, the low could be in wave 4, but then I need to see a sustained break above 58.6 cents. No, 1 second. 58.4 cents to confirm that. Yeah, that's my update about FET. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.